What is up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Slob on the Pod. Before we get into this episode, I want to thank a sponsor of the Slob on the Pod, and that sponsor is Liquid IV. That is right, everybody. Liquid IV. One stick of Liquid IV in 16 ounces of water hydrates faster and more efficiently than water alone. Contains 5 essential vitamins, B3, B5, B6, B12, and vitamin C, with 3 times the electrolytes of traditional sports drinks, made with premium ingredients, non-GMO, and free from gluten, dairy, and soy. What makes Liquid IV so effective? The science of cellular transport technology, CTT, which is designed to enhance rapid absorption of water and other key ingredients into the bloodstream. Remember, guys, one stick of Liquid IV in 16 ounces of water hydrates faster and more efficiently than water alone. Guys, once again, thank you, Liquid IV, for sponsoring another hectic episode of Slob on the Pod. Thank you so much, Liquid IV. Thank you you guys are awesome, man. You guys send me these water bottles. You guys constantly sending me sticks. I forgot them at home, so it's my apologies. I usually have them sent up here. No, honestly, guys, I use Liquid IV pretty much every day. In the morning when I wake up, if I'm not feeling 100%, I put either a hydration packet or I use their energy booster, which I love, by the way. And then also around lunchtime, and then also I work outdoors. I do landscaping and stuff, so I'm out in the sun a lot. So definitely liquid hydration. Liquid IV is definitely perfect for my everyday use. And you too can enjoy the benefits of Liquid IV if you go to liquidiv.com. The gracious people at Liquid IV have given me the authority to give you guys code, which is SLOB. That's right. Go to liquidiv.com. Use promo code SLOB, S-L-O-B, for 20% off. And that's, once again, that's 20% off anything you order when you use promo code SLOB, S-L-O-B, at liquidiv.com. Experience better hydration today at liquidiv.com. Promo code SLOB. Thank you, Liquid IV. Thank you, everybody. Please go to liquidiv.com. Use my code. Help yourself. Get hydrated. Go out there. Live a better life. Live a Liquid IV life. L-I-V. Live. Let's go. Let's get this episode started. Here we go. What? Yeah. Or eventually.
Good.
Can you guys talk so I can...
Hey, yeah, I'm right here.
There you go. One at a time.
Hi, I'm Emil Eshaya.
And I'm Cody Beeson. I have a gun. I have a gun in my pocket.
And I'm Raul, House of Fire Tondo. And I... What's up, boys?
Hey.
Everybody, welcome back to another episode of Slob on the Pod. Episode 83, 4? Something like that. One of those. I'm joined by Emil Eshaya and Cody Beeson.
Jody.
What's up, boys?
What's up, buddy?
Hey, Jordan.
How was the show Friday? Wasn't it amazing?
It was great. It was really good.
We're referring to the Willie Barcena show that was at the Crest this past Friday. It was a great crowd. Emil, you did amazing, by the way.
Thanks, man.
It was
the best show we've had.
It was insane. I honestly think it was probably like my best set as well.
You did really good.
Thank you, man. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
Thank you.
How long do you think you went?
I was really shooting for 3, but I think I went over like 4.5. But
Yeah.
I just fucking sucked at times.
No, sometimes you go a little over, but you did good.
Yeah.
Under 5.
Yeah, and actually...
You were running late.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Cody, great job hosting.
Thank you, man. Yeah, we're growing. The scene is growing.
Yep. Sold out show.
Yeah.
Everything sold out.
Everything sold out.
Not like Kelly sold out.
And you know what? Like the week before the open mic, we had 22 people like try stand up. And thank God Eric stopped 2 other people that wanted to come up at the end. We'd had 24.
Mm-hmm.
Like the crowd had been through enough.
Oh, okay.
Like we don't need to put them through 10 more minutes of this.
Yeah.
But point being is, it's growing.
It is growing.
It's growing.
It is. And even, but have you noticed though, like there are those people that just kind of want to try it for the first time.
Yeah.
And I think like more of them are coming out because some of the people I've seen try it for the first time, like I've seen they've create profiles now. They've put like their comedy clips. You know what I mean? Like
yeah.
they're starting to like, okay, what do I got to do to like make this, you know, fill it out? So it's kind of cool. Like, good, do it.
Yeah.
You know, come out, try it out.
We're doing stuff.
Yeah. Exactly. The hang after was cool.
The hang after was really cool.
Yeah. Fucking Willie was acting like a drunk Theo, but
Yeah.
he was cool though.
He gave you some advice.
Gave me some great advice. He said that he'd possibly
What?
send. I don't know. He might hit me up to like open up for him sometime.
Oh shit.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
That's sick.
Yeah, dude. So I don't know. It was a great night.
It was great. It was really good
Yeah.
for you. Cody,
Thank
who
you.
do
Thank you. 928 comedy.
Who do you think did better, me or Jordan on Friday?
I think Willie did, man. I think Willie killed it for like an hour.
But between me and Jordan specifically,
He has a PR person. Look at him. You can
pointing
tell.
out your favorite bit that I did and Jordan's favorite bit that he did, who do you think did better? Like just from
you know what?
just from his first minute on stage.
Jordan, you didn't run the light this time, buddy.
I didn't run the
Yeah.
light this time.
Jordan officially didn't run the light, you guys.
Oh,
I think you
man.
should fill him in on why we're being stupid.
Oh yeah.
How many minutes we have to wait before he brings this up?
So
None. No
We-
minutes. We talked about it last night.
we had
Plan that so that we can get right into it.
Oh, I know. I didn't know that, but I knew like coming into this, like it's either I'm going to be on the show or it's going to be discussed one way or the other.
Yeah.
So if you guys don't know, we had a show Friday at the Crest, and
Willie
There was-
Barcena came to town.
yeah, but there was a big miscommunication
Yeah.
on my end as well as probably Cody's. But I just want to share with him that I am not butthurt. But there was some embarrassing moments that you put me through that I did not like.
Well,
It
what-
wasn't-
just
it
say what
wasn't-
happened. Just say what happened.
Okay. So I assumed I was going to be on this show. We had our conversation.
What was the conversation?
The conversation was, I just told him, and like, so I felt like I felt something. So I messaged them separately, and I was like, hey, man, I just want to let you know, like, you know, I don't want to always assume that I'm going to be on these shows. So if you ever need to replace me, or maybe I'm not making it, like I'm not funny enough or something, and you think someone's better, whatever it is, like for the sake of this show, like that's cool. Like I don't mind. And he was like, okay, yeah, he's like, I understand. Like that's cool. And then he pretty much said, yeah, we're going to go with Emil because he hasn't been on a few shows in a while.
Mm-hmm.
But I assumed it was like me and then Emil. Like we're bringing Emil because normally, like this was the first time that we legit cut down to like 4 people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh, okay. So then, but there was never
I'm still the asshole. He assumed it, but I'm still the asshole.
I'm telling him every angle.
Yeah,
like,
I just
Yeah.
I'm not blaming Cody
I
at
didn't
all.
want 9 people on a show again. I didn't want 8
Which
people
I
on a show.
which I
like,
agree with.
Yeah,
I
obviously.
think we
Yeah.
all agree with.
Yeah.
Learning from the Sam Tripoli show, man, because you know, like one person asked to be on a show and then another, not you, like you're part of the scene, you're essential. But my point is,
Everyone is. It's
the-
just like
the headliner, I didn't know who the headliner was bringing down. So if the headliner wasn't bringing anybody, which was actually the week of a possibility, I didn't know about Elizabeth until Thursday.
Nah.
So
who killed, by the way.
Yeah, she was awesome.
oh yeah, but point being
It was a great
was
show. It was a great show from the crowd.
I just did not want to overcommit. Like I did not want to put it in a position where like now we have a 2.5 hour show for some reason or whatever. You know what I mean?
And you kind of admitted, you said that he said we're going with Emil. It's just the way you interpreted it.
Yeah.
So
Well, because before that, my question was who else is going to be on this show?
Yeah.
And the reason I had asked that was because
you in our
someone asked to ask if maybe we could try to get him on. So that's what I wanted to know.
Well-
So that was the first question.
And it was my fault for saying though, we'll be in touch.
yeah.
We'll be in touch.
Yeah.
And you just
Okay. I do also want to point out that the 3 of us have a group chat. Right?
Yeah.
So in that group chat, I do remember. We'd have to go back. I don't know if it's like a week or a week and a half ago. You asked the group, you asked Cody in the group chat. You said, "Hey, who all is on the Willie show?" And
Yes,
he said,
thank you.
"Right now, just Emil."
Oh. Yeah. See, so it's
Do you
just
remember that?
It's just me not accepting the fact that I'm not on
Not
the show.
accepting it, but not accepting it.
Because then
But
I hear
not getting it the way it was presented.
Yeah.
So if anything, I think like we just learn how each other communicate and respond to communication.
Yeah.
And we adjust that going forward, just so that we're like, all right, I should say this way, and then like maybe follow up and make sure we're all on the same page.
Yeah.
Like early on, be like, all right, so we're going. This is the lineup. You know what I mean?
So I try to be positive, and I don't want to say a negative. I don't want to say you're not on a show. I just didn't say you were on it.
Okay.
and Jordan's a very black and white.
I really am. That's why, like, I
shoot it to him straight.
Yeah. Like, I don't like when people are like, oh, I didn't want to hurt your feelings, or I wanted, like, just tell me. It's not gonna hurt my feelings.
Well,
and
it's because you're autistic, Jordan.
Exactly.
Well, I kind of
I don't know feelings.
I kind of thought I did when I said just Emil was on the show. I kind of thought we were like, oh, we're done. Don't have to say anything else.
The main thing is, I think we all
Yeah.
know how each other communicates now, and I don't think we'll have this issue.
I already know, though. From here on out, Cody's gonna be like, no, Jordan, you are not on the show in big caps.
Well, you might do that.
Hey, I'm gonna be like, so what does that mean?
The first time, you're
5 minutes,
not on
3
the
minutes.
show, he might. Yeah. But it's obviously all love.
No, of course.
We're all, you stuck around, dude, and you watched the show, and it made me so happy just that you were able to hang and enjoy the show. And I'm looking forward to doing that like for the July show. I'll be out of town for the June show.
Yeah.
But I think I'm going to be back just before the July show, and I'm really looking forward to just like hanging in the back, hitting the bar, and like absorbing it that way too.
Yeah. And see, so that's what I'm getting at. I'm not calling out Cody. I'm just, I thought this was a funny story.
Yeah, it's
and
fun.
there's funny parts, and then there's like, oh, I see where like I misread the situation, or vice versa. Whatever.
Well, I think everybody will see.
Yeah. So so there's more to it.
He has the benefit of like putting the chat thread up there.
Yeah. But
on the
Oh yeah,
screen.
I have proof.
It was
not, but I'm not
yeah,
gonna do
proof
all of
that-
that.
It was also added because of how you showed up, which way you went, who you came with.
Yeah, dude. Okay.
Yeah.
So let's fast forward to the crest, right? So I'm heading to the crest. I park. It's me and my pregnant girlfriend, right? We're all excited. She's excited for the show. She's been telling her friends. I've been telling some of my family members that I was, going to do this show. And we take the back elevator like we're cool. We go up to the green room. Emil opens the door for us, and I walk in. I see Cody, and I have my notebook. I'm all like, "Oh man, I'm nervous. I'm going to write my setup real quick." And I just say hi to Cody. I don't even ask nothing. He's just kind of there. And then my girl told me that she realized when I wasn't on the show because you said, you guys want to head down there and get good seats? And we're like, and I still didn't read that, and I was like, she'll need a seat. Like, I'll just stand in the back.
Yeah.
And then he was like, I'm okay. And then my girl asked me in front of Cody, what time do you think you'll start? And I was like, I'm not sure. And then Cody just looked around and just walked out the room. And I still didn't read it.
I walked out the moment you walked in.
Oh, you knew already.
Well, bro, because
you're like, you don't want to be in this awkward
situation.
situation.
And then I saw that you were holding your joke book. And then, well, obviously,
this is all behind the scenes shit I didn't see.
Because I didn't realize that there was going to be that communication.
I just feel the embarrassment.
If I'm being honest, I, in real time, thought that Cody expressed it enough and that you got it. Because I didn't see anything from you in our group chat that suggested like, hey guys, what time are you getting there? Because we've communicated like that in the past.
Yeah,
like,
I guess at this point I was like,
and then you were dialed in. You felt like I'll just get there when I get there.
Yeah.
And I didn't realize that until you walked in. I saw your book, and then I walked back into the green room, and then maybe like a 5 count, and then walked out because I was like, well, I'll just give them the privacy and the opportunity to like clear it out and figure it out.
Yeah.
And then I disappeared for a little bit and came back.
No, yeah. So then you guys go out in the stairwell. Me and then my girl's like, well, I'm gonna go to the store. I'll be back. So as we're walking out, we see the set time on the window, and I was like, and I just see Cody Beeson Emil Eshaya was Elizabeth and like Willie Barcena, and I was like, and I looked back, and I was like, I don't think I'm on the show, and she was like, I don't think you are either. So then I was like, wait here. So I walked out, saw you guys in the stairwell, fucking like two little cheerleaders, like fucking
kind of, because we were trying to figure out what to do in the moment.
I know. Just be men about it.
Yeah.
And I was like, Cody, am I like not on the show? And before I walked in, I was like,
be men about it. And then you came through the door like, am I not on the show?
No, I didn't.
So you were like the third cheerleader who was like, tell me I'm not gonna fucking make it,
dude.
We were all being dramatic. That's why we got to figure it out and communicate.
Dude, when I saw the paper on the thing, it took me back to my days like when I didn't make the basketball team. I was like, I'm not on the list. Like I got that. I was like, But in this instance, like I was like, okay, I'm pretty sure I'm on the show. I was walking towards you to ask you. I got a real big like sigh of relief. I was like, wait. Yeah, I was like, I want to watch the show now. Yeah. So I was like, I can just go back in the parking lot, finish the joint I was going to smoke, go get a few drinks, and just enjoy the show. And I'm glad I stuck around because, I mean, I was going to stick around no matter what. But it was a great show.
And I wasn't nervous until you said that and you chilled out. You went into like, oh, thank God I don't have to deal with this.
Yeah.
Like, I was feeling good. And then the moment I was like,
oh, man, I'm sorry.
I want to, no. Because I was jealous. I was like, well, I want to do that too. And then I got out of the like, you know, like let's go mode, and then into like, well, fuck. Now if it's just me and I do terribly, oh no, you know what I mean. And then I was starting to spiral, and then I kind of caught it and brought it back, and I got myself okay, well before, but like, yeah, as much as we do these things, we keep getting nerves, so I get that it was a relief, and then seeing you stick around and enjoy the show made me go like, I can't wait to do that. Like, I can't wait to just hang back and just be part of the show because those crowds are so good, dude.
Oh man, it's like a different, because normally if I'm on the show, I don't like to sit down because I'm too antsy, so I'm either in the back or in the very front. But like when you're in with the crowd, it's a roar. Like it's something not you. It's like I think it's not what you hear when you're up on stage. And it's like crazy. You're part of it. You see everyone, like when someone says a joke, if you're in the back, you see someone like, oh, like that's you.
Yeah.
Like everyone relates to shit. It's so good, man. Like, and there I got a good view of like, man, they were killing. Like you could hear it, you could see it. People were like, oh, I like that joke. That was good. Like, oh my God, that's so true. Like, you know?
Yeah.
So it was a cool experience, like I said. So
it's beneficial as a comic to read the room that way, see the room that way, watch the comedian, watch the headliner work from that perspective.
Exactly, just as like just a viewer like from the stands, like nothing else.
Yeah.
But yeah, so it all ended up working itself out. But a little thing I like to
We're
add.
all still friends.
Yeah, I got a cherry on top though. The morning of that show, I buried my grandma, so you know I was really looking forward.
So it is Cody's fault.
So I was really looking forward.
He was already dead.
No. So like after the funeral, like, you know, everyone's sad. I'm like, you guys should come to my show. I think we could all get some laughs.
Oh no!
Did any of those people come?
2 people came.
The show was the reception.
Did you? So did you notice you didn't see me at the end of the show? I left like a couple minutes before because I didn't want the lights to come on. I didn't want people to run into me and be like, "Hey, why weren't you on the show?" So I just booked it out.
What if that's how you guys set up the funeral? Like, look, we can either do a reception or the whole family can go from the burial to the show.
Well,
and then that's how we're gonna celebrate Nana.
I wouldn't even.
Jordan's
I
show
wouldn't
should
even.
Be so proud.
I would not even tell Cody that. After, like, I'd find everything out. I'd be like, oh, it's fine, man. I'll just go watch the show. After the show, I'd be like, by the way, like, this is all my family. They came to watch me, but I would.
This is my Nana's reception. You didn't let me get 5 minutes at my Nana's reception, dude.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's just another. I was just really looking forward to, like, making people laugh. But it was cool, though. It was like when you watch a scary movie and then you watch, like, a good movie after. It was like that. It was cool, man.
I don't get it.
You know, like, it was sad in the morning, and then I was like, I need something to pick me up. So I just go watch your guys' show, and it was a good show.
Yeah, but again, it was miscommunication.
Yeah.
And we're going to fix it.
Yeah.
We're not going to But on the bright side, like you have to admit, the show, and I sound like an asshole saying this because I was on it, but I feel like the show objectively was better, tighter, more professional seeming. You know what I mean?
It was like boom, boom, boom.
Like host, opener, feature, headliner. Mm-hmm. And then...
I agree with that, yeah.
And because it was fewer of us, we started late, and we were able to coordinate, hey, Cody, I'm going to shave some time. Hey, me too. And then, you know, it seemed like the feature benefited from us shaving a couple minutes. She got to do her set, and I think she even shaved some off of hers. And then he rocked for as long as he did.
I mean, yeah, really, she shaved 5 and we each shaved 2.
Yeah.
But that being said, he went on for an hour 25, something like that. Like, it was, and really, that's what people paid.
Phenomenal.
That's what you're there for. You're not there to see, stick around. You're there to see Willie. And, like, to put on that long. And I've been on shows. And this is why we started doing, you know, we have to like tighten it up, is when they go too long, dude, people are done. Like, you wear them out, you know. Yeah. So they were not for this one. Like, he went on for an hour 25. No. They were not.
They were in there. They could have kept going.
Yeah, I heard
Dude,
that. Yeah,
he hit a second wind at like 40, 45 that it was phenomenal to see live. Like this dude, because Willie's a drinker, right? Like
they send him drinks. They send him like
send him
5
drinks.
shots.
Yeah,
It's funny that he called them out when they're like, "This is fucking soda. Like, give me a fucking
It
shot."
was a
Vegas
Vegas bomb.
bomb.
Yeah.
Oh,
But
that's
he drank it at the end.
He's
once
such
he
an
realized-
alcoholic. He's like, "This
He
isn't
said,
alcohol
he said,
enough
"Oh,
for
you
me."
didn't say there was alcohol in it," and then he drank it. But I mean, just my point is like, dude, I've had 1 or 2 drinks and gone up, and I like time travel, and I'm like, what's happening? This dude was so in the pocket, like knew his time. He knew exactly what he was doing, and even a few drinks in at 45 minutes, I started to think maybe like this is it, like this is where we teeter off going into the hour, and then I've seen comics who drink on stage, like once they get to the hour, they need to be done, and they're like, let's go, like now let's do the drinking off stage. And I thought that was coming, and it didn't. And he just hit like this different gear, and it was phenomenal to see.
Yeah.
Like an hour 20 when you're like, bro, I could sit here for a half hour easily at this pace. Didn't let off. It was awesome.
I lit him in an hour, and then I lit him at 105 and then 110, and he was good. He just kept going.
He didn't say anything to you?
No, I mean he saw me, but I knew he wasn't in his closing bit.
No, okay.
Because I knew I'm not going to. Point being is what this closing bit is, so like when to go up. But point being was, he just kept going to it, and I'm like hour 20. I'm like, well, fuck, just do what you're gonna do. Like nobody is like getting up and leaving to go to the bathroom or anything. Like everybody was really having a good time.
People who did were like rushing, go get it done, come back.
Yeah. So.
And so since you've been doing the Crest shows, how's the feedback from the Crest? What do they say about all that?
I mean, they're happy with them. Like, we have to fill that. No, we don't have to, but like we fill that time like at 7 p.m. Like people aren't going to the Crest at 7.
And we fill that time with something.
Yeah.
To get them,
you're going there at 10 o'clock to dance. 11, 12, 1 in the morning.
Yeah. It's cool. It's cool. The more shows we've been doing, like, I don't know, like I've kind of been becoming like friends with like the people that work there now. Like I show up and they're like, "Oh, what's up, man?" And they're really cool. Like I'm like, "Hey, is it cool if my girl uses the elevator?" They're like, "Oh yeah." Like they came down with me to go get her and stuff. So they're super cool. Like shout out to the everyone that works at the Crest.
Yeah, they are
super comfortable.
people.
Like even
security,
up to the
managers.
Very professional.
I ran into the owner.
Yeah.
The old man, the old man. He owns like Cretines or in the building or something. That's what the guy at the elevator told me.
Okay, well, whatever that guy says, but okay.
But so that guy had took the elevator, and my girl's at the bottom. She's like, some old guy's in it right now. And then he comes up, the kid that's working is like, "Oh, how you doing, sir?" And he walks by and goes into the Crest. And then the guy's like, "You know who that was?" I was like, "No." He's like, I don't know if he said that's the owner or that's the person who owns his building. I don't know, but because he also had a Cretine shirt on. He's like, "Yeah, he owns Cretines and stuff."
Yeah.
I don't know. That's what he said. I don't know. But it was just funny how my girl's like, "Some old guy's holding up right now." I'm like, "Oh fuck, that's the owner."
Nah, they're. I know who you're
big
talking
boss.
about. And that guy, he is a badass. He's a nice dude, but he's a hustler. He makes shit happen.
Oh, okay. So yeah.
But yeah.
Girls all clowning on the owner and shit.
But no.
Who's that bitch that said old guy?
We're really fortunate to be able to like get into that room.
Man, it's like even last night I was back at the bar that night I was back just looking at everything. I was like, this looks so legit.
I love that.
And then did you see?
I love that.
Have you guys noticed like the 2 windows on each side of the stage?
Mm-hmm.
They have a nice view of like the freeway, but there was lightning that night.
Yes.
When Willie was up, lightning would flash.
I was
swear to God.
Sick.
Yeah,
What?
I was upstairs at that time. Like,
Oh, you were up there.
watching
Oh,
out.
okay.
Yeah. Point being was, I remember. I'm thinking. I hope there's a photo of that. Like,
I really hope so too. And
Yeah.
the video's too close in, huh? It's not the full stage.
oh yeah, no.
They zoom in too much. I don't know why.
But
I think they could like widen up the.
I don't think we had any video of Willie.
No.
I don't think
What's his name did?
Oh, maybe.
John.
Did he?
I saw him with a camera.
Uh-oh.
He was in the corner.
Oh, I know he did for
Cut
us.
that out.
I know he did for
I
us.
said, cut that out.
Yeah, cut that out.
I know he did for us. I don't know about. There you go.
Mark that time. You're gonna do some editing, baby.
Oh, I'm not. No.
No, you're not. You're
I'll
gonna leave it?
send him with notes.
Yeah. All right.
He's not getting away from work. Oh, by the way, I'm doing all this by myself today because
Who didn't show?
Hey, Eric.
Hey, Eric.
Yeah, he'll just bleep his name.
How you doing while you edit this, Eric? We have true. Well, we have
Whoa,
unnamed seltzers. Sorry.
Bleep that.
Bleep it. Bleep that too. While you're bleeping, pussy, Eric.
This is my first one for the day.
Just bully Eric mid 2 minutes into the show. How long has it been?
I don't know. I need a timer.
We need to do timers.
We all need timers.
Dude, cheers,
Cheers,
guys.
boys.
I just finished.
Cheers. Cheers to a great show on Friday. This is good. I approve. I see what you mean, the after flavor.
Yeah, that fake sweet.
What were you saying? Sorry.
We need to move away from lights and get timers. We need to do like a timer to count down, or count up our set.
But I wonder if like people like I feel like I would see the timer and I'd start like speaking faster and shit, like just to beat
fuck
the
it,
time.
just
Yeah,
like you do with a light. Fuck it, I'm just gonna keep going.
yeah. I'm like, oh, I'm nowhere. Like if it has like 10 seconds, I'm like, man, I'm nowhere near to being close to being finished right now.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. It's so hard. I don't know how you guys do it. I need to really work on my timing because I don't want to get kicked out of places. I heard that's like a real big no.
I don't know if it's something they say. You know, kind of like if you pee in the pool, it's gonna turn purple or whatever.
Blue, yeah.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah, I've never been to a pool. I only seen that shit in movies. I think that's fake.
Hey man,
Because wouldn't the whole pool just be blue all the time?
exactly.
Everyone fucking pees in a pool.
Do they?
No.
I do.
Yeah. Point being is,
I do too. But
Like, I think it's stupid-
I try to teach my kids not to, so my kids don't right
So
now.
they're
but
normal?
eventually they'll decide that they're going to.
Oh,
Like
okay.
I used to. Same thing when I was a kid. They were like, "You get out to pee," and I did it at first, and then I was like, "Oh, I have the power.
Yeah, but
I
like,
control where my pee goes."
I just think it's weird to get out of a pool wet to go pee somewhere. Like, just pee in the big tub, in the big toilet that we're all swimming
everybody's
in.
dilute it enough with chemicals.
I mean, it does.
The sun.
Yeah.
The sun's there doing its thing.
Because, I mean,
Pee in pools.
pee in pools is
Everyone
fine.
should.
I mean, really, is it that big of a deal?
It's not
No,
that big of a deal.
it really isn't. They don't they make the chemicals enough to kill that, like, all them germs and shit?
I mean, I don't know, man. It's like chlorine is bleach and then pee is ammonia, so you're making chlorine gas, no?
I don't know.
You're the chemist, I guess.
Joe,
I think so.
You know, one time
Ammonia. Did I just make that up?
I could look it up.
Might
If
have
you
just
want.
made that up. Look it
Fact
up.
check that.
Want me to look it up?
Yeah.
All right, give me a second. See, if Eric was here,
He'd be doing it.
he'd be doing this, but and look, a piece of my.
Now the laptop's falling apart, Eric. God damn it.
What was I looking at?
How to make
Pee-
mustard gas? Is that what you're talking about?
No, what did I say?
pipe bomb?
No. Chlorine gas. How do you make chlorine gas?
How to make chlorine glass?
Yeah. Gas.
Yeah, I know what it is. I'm like a terrible Googler.
Yeah.
How to make it?
You're going to be on a watch list.
Oh yeah,
There you go.
There it is.
When bleach is mixed with ammonia, toxic gases called chloramines are produced. Mixing bleach and acids. When chlorine bleach is mixed with an acid, chlorine gas is produced.
Yeah.
So I guess you were somewhat right. I don't remember what you said.
Dude,
but
I remember one time as a kid, my mom had a bunch of bleach in the toilet bowl, and I was like, we were, my parents are immigrants, so it was very like, and we lived in LA, so there was like drought stuff all the time, and they would like listen and be like, look, if it's pee, like let's get a couple peas in there and then flush them. So I had that mentality, and I remember opening the toilet and there being a ton of bleach or Ajax or whatever. It was bleach. I don't know if it was powdered or liquid, but I peed on it, and then I started coughing and like almost
you like
passed out.
activated it?
Okay.
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah. Like,
Yeah.
so I think that's part of, they say you shouldn't be sweaty and go in the pool too.
Yeah, why is that?
I don't know.
Because your pores are open.
Maybe.
I don't know.
I don't know.
And then,
I should have just committed to that.
and you're supposed to like
I should be like,
shower before or after, right? You're supposed to shower before you
think
go
both.
in and both. Yeah.
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 Well, that's to get the oils off of you. Did not get them in the pool.
Oh.
Is what I thought. I don't know.
Have you ever shit the pool?
No.
Dude, that's a big mess.
No.
No.
You gotta. Everyone has to get out.
Dude.
There's no more swimming for that day.
I was on
that you do see.
I was
Yeah,
on-
dude, everyone's got to. Yeah, that. There. Yeah, you don't need color. You just see that shit floating.
I was on a Disney cruise, and like the show, the Sean show I missed.
Yeah.
And like the kids were all in like a kid pool, and then they made everyone get out, and they wouldn't let anyone near the area. And I think one of the kids shat the pool, and like
On a cruise.
on a cruise. So
Yeah.
they had to get everyone out, and they were like emptying the pool, and then they had to go in there, and it was like done for the day.
It was, yeah, dude. You gotta drain. You gotta scrub it now. Like
Yeah.
it's so, dude. One fucking log could just ruin the whole pool.
Jesus.
I would just fish it out and just keep going.
Take a bite of it.
The
What movie's that?
chlorine.
Oh, they did a Baby Ruth, right?
Caddyshack?
I thought Beverly Hills Cop.
No.
Wasn't it Beverly Hills Cop? We
I
had
think it's Caddyshack.
I think it is
I think
Caddyshack.
it's Caddyshack.
Baby Ruth.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Okay.
they make it look
Found
like.
it.
Yeah, it is. It is.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's the guys that work on the golf course.
Yeah,
The
yeah,
bag
yeah.
boys.
Yeah.
Great movie, by the way. I just saw that for the first time like a couple months
Really?
ago. Swear to God.
Excellent movie. They all
Love
hated
it.
each other while they were filming it.
I heard that.
Yeah. Still made it.
Harold Ramis, man. No, Harold Ramis directed that. It was a great movie.
Who's that?
He was Egon in Ghostbusters.
Hale Raymond. Oh, okay,
Harold
okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Egon.
He's not the one from. Never mind. I'm thinking of someone else.
No, he's dead.
Did you?
He's dead.
How old were you guys when Little Giants came out? Did you guys watch that movie?
Yeah, I used to love that movie. I
You
had
know
it
what I'm
on
talking about,
VHS and watched it all the time. You don't know Little
there's
Giants?
a baseball movie,
Rick,
right?
No, Rick Moranis.
Yeah.
Al Bundy.
Oh.
Ed O'Neill.
Ed O'Neill, yeah.
They're brothers.
Such a great movie.
Ed O'Neill's like this washed-up college football player. He won the Heisman.
Yep.
And they live in this small town. He's a football coach.
Albany.
Rick Moranis is a nerd, and then Rick Moranis' daughter wants to be on the Pee Wee football team coach.
But all those
Yeah,
kids are like the
coached by
losers,
Al.
like the
okay.
nerds, and they don't make the cowboy.
You
Like,
didn't see Little Giants? We're the
No.
same age. I watched that movie a million times.
dude, that was like my favorite movie growing
Yeah.
up. I watch it randomly and I get so much like, what's it called? Like I get like
Nostalgia?
flashbacks. Yes,
Yeah.
Such a great movie.
Yeah, sorry.
Icebox. You don't know Icebox, dude? You didn't jerk off to Icebox when you,
You
were like 11?
rang.
No.
Yeah.
No.
No, me either, but still.
She was.
I thought she was cute.
I like the
It was
cheerleader.
pre-jerk. Like, yeah, it was pre-jerking.
I like the little
Giants.
daughter, the cheerleader.
Oh, yeah. I guess
pretty
that would have been well, whatever. Icebox was hot, too.
It was a great movie.
Yeah.
It still holds up to this day.
Little Giants. In theaters, summer 1992.
Oh man, where's my phone at? Hold on, I had notes for you guys. Hold up.
Oh, shit.
For a second, I forgot we were recording.
We're not.
We're not yet.
Just chill.
We're just hanging out. We didn't even do the promo yet.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, we haven't even started yet. Damn, dude.
We haven't started yet. Damn. Sorry, Eric.
Oh.
Scrap it all, Eric.
Cody or Emil, I want to ask you something that we didn't get into the times you have been on before. But you have like really bad anxiety, huh?
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What is that? Like, because I mean, no, hold on. Like, I want to get to it because I feel like I have it, but I feel like you have you're at a different level.
Yeah.
I'm not making fun of you. I just
No, I yeah. I
because
have
you
it.
do so great on stage that
Yeah.
like
Yeah, I don't think like that's the thing about having anxiety or depression. It's like people think like if you have depression, it's like that's crazy, dude. You're happy a lot, and it's like, well, that's not. Being depressed or sad is like it's a symptom, but it's not like that. You don't just stay in it. You know what I mean? So like same with anxiety, you don't stay in it, but both of them will come up at random times, and you kind of are left dealing with the repercussions of like it coming on and how bad it came on. And there's always underlying things. It might not be the moment. Like just because I'm worked up about a show doesn't mean the anxiety that comes out is only about that show. You know what I mean? I have 2 little kids. I'm married. I got lots of things that stress me out, and if my anxiety pops off, it could be in spite of something I'm going through or because of it, but it's not always like I'm nervous for the show because I'm anxious about the show, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or I'm anxious because I'm nervous about the one thing. So, yeah, I mean, I don't know. I don't really know how to answer that other than I have I have a broken brain, and I try to deal with it, and I try to fix it, and I joke about being in therapy, but I am in therapy. I've tried antidepressants. Like, I didn't love those. I have some medicine that I use to treat my anxiety when it goes, because physical stuff will manifest if I'm super anxious. Like
you can get like ulcers and shit, right? Like from stress or something.
Like you can get back pain. You can get like my neck will get tight. My forearms have gotten
I get that
tight.
sometimes. My neck.
Yeah, I'll get chills. I'll get really cold.
I get that.
My heart will go nuts.
I get that before the show. Like I start like shivering. Or I'm like, ooh, like I have to stretch and shit.
Yeah.
And I just get like these weird shivers.
Well,
I didn't know that's what like a.
That's
sign.
anxiety, man. And then some people can like coach themselves through it, and some people don't feel it at all, and some people who do feel it can kind of get through it. And then for me in my situation, it came on. I've always been pretty anxious growing up. In my mid-20s, it hit me in a way that like I knew it had reached a new level, and
like it was going to be a problem.
It was going to be a problem, and then unfortunately, it's also one of those things that manifests itself once it's peaked its head, like reared its head. Like it's because it is mental, and it is that thing of now I know what could happen. It's probably going to happen again. Mm-hmm. But then you just do these various things. Like I've been trying to like take care of my health for the last year. That's helped. Eating better, exercising, drinking less alcohol has helped. So we'll see how tomorrow goes. But yeah, yep.
Do you ever ask yourself like, why am I doing this? Like before you go on stage, like why the fuck am I?
I don't really.
Why do I want to do this?
I ask myself like if this is something I want to do, why am I so nervous? That's what I ask myself.
Because it's part of it, but like, why am I putting myself through this? Like, why the anxiety? You know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know. Sometimes I get mad at like I don't know. It's a weird way to explain it. I was thinking about the other day, but like you know how like people that are when they get angry or something, they hurt themselves, like cut themselves or something. They put themselves through some pain like that.
Yeah.
I feel like this is my way by doing like stand up, by putting myself in front of a stage to put myself out there so people can either laugh or be like, this guy's fucking stupid or he's not. So that's my form of like hurting myself, but in a way that it's like a positive way. I don't want to sound like all fucking depressive, but you get what I'm saying?
And you asking about my anxiety, like I do view like putting myself in the situation of being nervous to go on stage and talk to a crowd. I view that as like exposure therapy.
Exactly.
Because it has ultimately helped. Mm-hmm. Like because I used to get like at the open mics, my hand would shake. You know what I mean? And then like I noticed it stopped shaking at the open mics, but now my leg was shaking at the show. You know,
I would get like a lip quiver.
Yeah.
I try to say something, I'm like, and it would just like it would.
That's gotten better, right?
Oh yeah.
So I think
I almost like created like a speech impediment for a little bit just
really?
from being so nervous up there. I would stutter a lot. I'd be like, da-da. And like once I would hear it back, I didn't even catch that I'd say a word wrong or something.
Mm.
But yeah, I just because I still like the Brewer shows. I'm very comfortable with them. I love them. I look forward to them. I'm excited to hang out with all you guys. I just love the atmosphere there. Mm-hmm. And then we know Crazy Earl's the new one. That one's kind of been a challenge. It's only like
that one makes me very nervous.
That one does make me
honestly
nervous.
Brewers makes me pretty nervous still because it's a bright, wide open space. And
that is true. We're not really like
that's
hidden.
like the hardest thing to do.
PG, it's family friendly.
There could be kids.
Yeah, there's a kids menu. You know, like at least Crazy Earl's is like, all right, there's rowdy drunks, but
I don't have to worry too much.
I can talk about any topic, you know.
Yeah.
But the thing is, you can talk about any topic anywhere. It's just you feel like an asshole doing it around a bunch of kids.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's one of those things where it's like you knew you saw a kid there.
Yeah.
You knew when you said that that there was a kid in the room. So yeah. But I mean, I don't know. But Brewers, I mean, we've gone away with some crazy stuff. I remember my first ever, like, one of my first sets there when I was doing the whole thing about, like, the dog, like, licking my asshole and stuff. There was, like, one little kid, like, dying laughing. I was like, it was, like, the only kid in the room, and I was like, he likes it.
Good.
That is a good bet.
Thank you. I'm done with it, though. It's embarrassing.
Really?
Embarrassing. No, dude, I'm done. I'm just done with
kid
comedy. I'm done with comedy.
Oh, shut up.
I'm done, dude.
I'm done.
I was like, after that night, I was like, am I not funny enough? Like, am I losing it?
No, I said from the beginning, man, we got to keep it tighter. We got to keep tighter shows. Emil's not on the next show.
And probably not the one after that. Just
Yeah.
because I don't know if I'll be back. And our scene, dude, there was 22 people that signed up.
Yeah.
Like, our
Yeah,
scene's
that was
growing.
insane.
Like,
And I mean, there's good people that can do it. You know?
We had to cut some people off because like towards the end, these two guys
people
wanted
who
to
want
add
on at the end.
and that's what happens is like
Which is great.
people start drinking
Back
and they're
next
like, I bet you I
yeah.
could do that, and like I bet you won't. They're like, fuck it, I will. Like, and
Yeah.
it's just a simple sign up and try it out.
Yeah.
And then you maybe someone will be like, yo, this was fucking cool. Like, I want to do this again. And then you turn that into someone.
I bet I could also do bad in front of strangers.
Yeah.
You know? Like,
Oh.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. Should we talk about...
No, we should.
You guys don't want to talk about that at all?
Well, yeah, let's talk about it.
There's always cringe at open mics, you know. Like
Yeah.
there's a lot of, but it's a place to try stuff out, you know, and
So-
get your reps in.
Yeah. So the bar open mic 2 nights before the show that went
Yeah.
great, the open mic 2 nights before did not,
No.
was probably the opposite.
Here's the thing, though. It was great in the sense that I know 4 bits that I was not including on Friday.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean? So I'm like, nope, not doing that.
Yeah.
And like you said, classics.
We got data, yeah.
Yeah,
For sure.
Yeah, I'm going back to the classics.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I texted Cody the morning after the open mic from hell, and I was like, dude, because I tried some new stuff, and then like
You said it that night to me, yeah.
I overcommit. Yeah, I overcommit. It was beneficial. Like Cody's right. Like I got the data of like, well, I'm not doing that. Whereas if I didn't have that experience, I might have tricked myself into thinking I should do that shit at the Crest, and then taking that beautiful crowd who had a great night and just like injected 5 minutes of not good material because I didn't have that validation of like, okay, leave this off for now. You know
I
what
feel
I mean?
yeah. Yeah, that was like if it would have worked that night.
So it
you
was a
would've-
benefit, but
yeah.
it's hard to go through that to get the beneficial information. You know what I mean?
And I mean, it was a good night in the sense that I saw people there that they kept saying, "When's it starting? We've been here since 4."
Yeah.
That's on them. What the fuck?
That's
Yeah.
on you.
Well, my
They don't
thing
have
is,
Instagram.
You have a drinking problem.
they hung around though. Like they would normally be in bed by 8 o'clock.
Yeah.
They were there. They were there because the show didn't start till 8.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And you know what? Hats off to Eric. He started it like on time. He kept things.
He was a
going.
good host.
Eric
dude.
was
Yeah.
tight
He
with
did
everything.
a good job hosting.
Bro, like he would light them up.
Eric, if you're watching, you did a fantastic
Great job, Eric.
hosting.
He would light them up at like when they had a minute left. After
Other
that-
Eric, not the piece of shit Eric who's editing this. The good Eric. I love you.
Yeah.
I love you, Eric.
Don't talk
Both
about him like
Erics.
that, dude. That's my
Sorry.
butt. That's my worker, dude.
That's my dude.
What if he's like, I fucking quit anyways? Fuck you guys.
He just deletes your episode right now.
Yeah, he does have my login and everything.
I love you, Eric. I love how your hair's been looking, bro.
I never said anything.
Go back to braids.
Yeah, Cody never said anything.
What was I saying before this time?
I don't know. I cut you off like a piece
thanks.
of shit.
Sorry, dude. You do it all the time.
What were we saying?
We were just saying how
Eric hosted.
on
He was taking
top
no
of
shit.
it.
Oh yeah. And I loved how, like I said, he would light them up, and then like like when they had a minute left, and at that minute, he would just start walking up to like he's like, and then, like people would be like, oh, I guess I'm done.
Yeah,
Yeah.
dude. He
Like normally you're just like, I'm just gonna let this guy, I guess, wait till he's finished.
I
We
did
do.
that when I hosted
Me too.
the record shop one, and I just like was like, I guess we're going over.
Yeah.
And he was like, I'm a dad, and I work at. I think he gets up at like 3 or 4 in the morning to go to work. And I think he's been working on his house, so he was just like in dad mode, like enough of this shit, like let's
Who,
go.
Eric?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I think he was just like I've been doing housework all day, yard work, and then now you're gonna like we're gonna keep this thing on time. I'm gonna go home and go to bed for 4 hours and go to work. Like let's go.
Yeah, dude. He was all on it.
I loved it.
But
When
think
he
with
lit
22 people.
Yeah. Because I mean, you couldn't have gotten through.
No.
no,
that many. And after so long,
And we
yeah.
legitimately had to tell those last couple people, or he did, like, we're done, man, because it was still, 2 hours?
Yeah.
You know what? Going back to the whole Friday debacle, I that day at Crazy Girls, I walked up to Cody and I was like, I'm just gonna work on my 3 minutes, and he was like, oh, okay. Like my 3 minutes for Friday, assuming I was gonna do 3. So even at that point, I still was like, assuming I was gonna be on the show to where I was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna work on my 3 minutes for Friday, and he was like, okay.
In your mind, you said so many things that he should have caught on to, and in his mind, you said so many
Exactly.
things that like seemed out of place,
Yeah.
but like not that out of place. Like, all right, I guess Jordan wants to do 3 minutes because the bar can be rough. So let him do his 3 and dip.
Oh, he don't think he's on the show, does he?
I mean, I didn't want to say that. I thought I did say that. I said, hey, it was just a meal. Anyways, I think out of this show though, something that came out of it was any of these headliner shows, we really should have 10. Like that
True.
opener really should be able to deliver a solid 10.
Yeah.
You know, like
Oh.
because that's what those guys are expecting.
Yeah.
They don't like anybody can have a good 3.
Yeah.
You know, and the only reason we've done 3 is because we had fucking 9 people on a headliner show.
Yeah.
So we had to like cut it down. But really, 10 minutes gives you enough time to get 4 bits out and some wiggle room, you know?
Yeah. 10 minutes would be a
Yeah.
lot.
Well, I mean, that's the standard.
Uh,
Like, I think that's where we're at. So, like, are you good?
how much did we do for the showcase? Was it like 5 to 7?
5 to 7. 8,
Yeah, everyone did a little different, but
Some did
I think
2,
I have
some
like
did
7 for sure. I don't know if I could
14.
do 10.
Some did 8. Yeah. Point being is, like, you can do 10 next
Yeah.
month, right? You got 10.
Oh, by then, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm on this show?
Yeah. You have a pug, right?
Emil, you're not
it's
on
recorded.
Yeah.
This is being recorded. Emil is not on the June Alex Hooper show. Jordan is.
Breaking news,
Yeah.
Breaking news. And it's because you said the pug thing.
Yeah, you have to have a pug.
Yeah.
Wow.
The-
Thank God I have a fucking pug.
Yeah.
Headliner's a pug guy.
What are we going to bring? Oh, I wish we could bring the pug. to
I know,
the
just
show.
let him run crazy.
Just on stage.
Like-
Mine would just sit there, probably lay down.
You guys wouldn't be. No one would hear over the breathing,
barking?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, that would be so fun, though.
Yeah.
We have to do like an animal like show one time.
I would love
Have
to do
dogs
some
walk.
sort of benefit for Humane or somebody.
Yeah,
you
they
know?
need help. They need like cages and shit.
Yeah.
We should go do I don't know, jokes for dogs. I don't know.
Right. But
And we all have to adopt one at the end.
yeah.
Pugs shed, right?
Yeah.
You can't
That's
have-
only
It's too
downside
bad.
to them. I
Is
love
there-
them
is there
so
a-
much.
Is there any pugs that are bred with the hypoallergenic puggle? No,
I mean,
that's not a.
You can get a shot or a pill that you can take.
No, he just doesn't
No,
like the shedding, the
dude,
hair.
Come on,
growth.
I grew up with a cat. And they thought I had asthma.
He just
I'm
doesn't
not
like.
doing that again. My son has allergies.
Oh, he can take a shot or a pill.
Yeah, man.
Right.
You don't want to inject
Big
him with
pharma.
more stuff.
Yeah.
I think I might just edit this episode myself. I haven't edited one in a while.
Yeah.
There you go.
Send us each a copy. We'll all do our own edits.
Our
and
own
then just
take on
release them. Yeah. Emil's version.
Do you guys want to take a break?
I'm down to take a break.
All
I
right.
am out of fluid and I have to pee.
Okay. All right. Yeah, let's take a break and then we'll come back. After a word from these sponsors.
Oh, are we going to do this?
No, not yet. I'm just doing this so we can cut to it.
Oh.
We got to thank a new sponsor of the podcast. That is right, Caldera Lab. Say goodbye to the generic face wash on your counter because Caldera Lab is here to save the day when it comes to your skin. Backed by a leading clinical trial where 9 out of 10 men experience healthier and visibly improved skin, Caldera Lab has the tools to unlock your best first impression and confidence. Today, we have an exclusive offer for our audience so you can try for yourself why so many men trust Caldera Lab for their skincare needs. Use code SLOB at calderalab.com. That's code SLOB, S-L-O-B, at calderalab.com for 20% off their best products. Once again, I just want to say thank you again to Caldera Lab for reaching out to me and being a sponsor / supporter of the podcast. You guys need to go to Caldera Lab, use our code, and you guys need to purchase some of these products. I've always had issues growing up with acne. When I was in high school, it got really bad. I had really bad acne scars. I would break out all the time and stuff. So for me, facial, like skincare was always a big thing. Like I was always trying proactive. I tried all the remedies from Mexico, you know, from your grandma and stuff. I put the egg on my face, all that shit, all that stuff. Sorry. And, you know, none of it worked. And then in time, I would just find products, and then in time, they would just stop working for me. Whatever. I recently started trying this Caldera Lab once they reached out to me. And honestly, I love the product. Like I said, I have no issues with it. I always have a big thing where my face usually is really greasy. I don't get that with this. I wash my face in the shower or when I get out the shower. Don't really like to wash my face over the sink. Makes a lot of mess. Water gets everywhere. But I do wash my face with the face wash. Love the way it feels. The smell is it's obviously made with organic products. And it smells amazing. And on top of that, once I get out the shower, I have a lotion that I put on, like a daily little moisturizer, which feels amazing, by the way. And now I can finally stop stealing my girls because I was constantly using hers. And you know how moisturizers are. They're like little small things. So, you know, when two people use those things, they run out quick. So thank you, Caldera Lab. I finally have my own moisturizer. Also, like I said, I've always had greasy skin, and the moisturizer does not give me greasy skin, which before I was always scared to put. I always had dry skin, so I was scared to put lotions on my face because they would either, one, make me break out because they had like colognes in them and stuff, or they just would make my face more oily and greasy. And it was embarrassing in public. People thought I was sweating when really it was just an oily face I had. People would be like, "Oh my God, are you really that hot that you're sweating?" And I'm like, "I'm not sweating." And they're like, "Okay." And then I realized, oh, it's all oils on my face. So this moisturizer is amazing. Does not do that to me. Leaves me with like a smooth skin looking. My face doesn't look dry. It looks well hydrated. As well as we have the eye serum, which I love using. I stay up. I have a very poor sleeping schedule right now, so the eye serum is perfect. I get eye bags and stuff, so I put that under. Actually, little side note, I actually put mine in the refrigerator so it's nice and cold, and in the mornings when I got poofy eye bags or something, I just rub it around my eye bags, and the coolness feels really great on your eyes, wakes you up, feels really good. So yeah, guys, thank you, Caldera Lab, for supporting Slob on the Pod. Thank you for sending me this amazing product. I really hope you guys are listening, men especially. If you guys are listening, you guys, yes, I know we are men. I know we are alpha, and I know we're supposed to be dirty, grunty people, but at the same time, we can also be clean and have beautiful skin, all right? It's not a feminine thing anymore. It's actually cool, guys. It's actually pretty badass if you look hard and you have clean skin and you take care of yourself, all right? Just a little side note, that's good. It's a good thing. So, guys, I'm telling you, stop using your bar of soap as face wash. That's not good for you. Stop using these basic generic face wash that, you know, everyone buys at like Walmart and stuff. I'm telling you, go to calderalab.com. You get 20% off when you use my code SLOB. Just for listening to the Slob on the pod, Caldera Lab has given you guys 20% off when you go to calderalab.com. Remember, use code SLOB, S-L-O-B, at calderalab.com. Unlock your youthful glow and be ready for summer with Caldera Lab. Thank you, Caldera Lab, for sponsoring another episode of Slob on the Pod. Now let's get back to the episode.
Come on, dude. Little key bump. Little fucking booper off a CD case. No big deal.
Oh, you know what? I had an idea. I was telling Eric I want to make my own intro, so he's coming up with the beat. But I was thinking of doing something like what's it called? Like little like sound bites of people saying like "you're a slob" or like something with slob, and just like put that to a beat in the background.
Oh.
How does that sound? What do you guys think about that?
I think he has the skills to pull that off.
Can you guys help me with that? Can we think of like just weird phrases that contain the word slob?
Yeah.
Just, you know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah,
like
yeah.
my idea. You guys
drops.
see what I'm talking about?
You get drops where people, you know, call people slobs, and probably a lot of Judge Judy, that kind of stuff. You're a slob, you know.
Oh, that'd be a good one. Get clips
Right?
from that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that a thing Judge Judy used to say?
I imagine she would have said that at some point.
She seems like
yeah.
the type.
Well, I'm also saying like we can use our voices and we can just make our own sound bites.
Yeah.
Like, could you guys come up with a phrase for me, or like, am I just talking?
Oh, you want us to do it now?
Yeah.
Slob. Pod. Jordan. Just say words. Jordan, slob on the pod.
Yo, hold on. Side note: did you guys know that the voice of Joe Rogan? You'd have heard Joe Rogan's intro, right?
I haven't actually heard it. I've only seen clips posted other places.
Okay.
Yeah, like
I'll
training
put-
by day, something out by night,
Yeah.
whatever. Yeah.
So
What is
it's
that? Yeah.
it's Nick Diaz that says that.
Oh no shit! All
Yeah.
day, all night.
Yup, exactly. Watch.
No kidding.
On my mama.
In his post-fight interview or something.
No, it's when they're on the in the octagon. Can I say ring for octagon, or do I have to say octagon?
I think you can say whatever you want, man.
You guys know what I'm talking about.
The competition arena.
Why isn't this shit on? Oh, I'm not using airplane.
I feel bad for making sounds, but
Oh, it's all good.
yeah,
What are you doing?
I'm mixing a liquid IV for Jordan.
For me.
Yeah, well, I'm drinking it, but I bought it using your code. So
Oh, what code is that?
slob.
For how much? How much percentage did you get off?
I don't know, like 20%.
Yup. That's
But
crazy.
yeah,
20?
Yeah, they also I don't know. I was gonna say something else, but probably you don't want to hear that. Yeah, it's good. It's been good. So, anyways, I'm gonna say that's what I'm doing.
Well, thank you, Cody.
So there you
Remember,
go.
go liquidiv.com and get 20% off plus free shipping when you use promo code SLOB. All right, now back to the show. Oh, so this is the intro. Watch. So this is what it sounds like, and then I'll show you.
This is so much better than White Claw. I'm just saying.
Oh, whoa, that's not it. Did you hear what he said?
Hello, freak bitches.
Okay, that's not what I was talking about. Sorry. Why is it so hard to find? That's not even it.
Exciting podcast, Jordan.
I'm sorry.
What's happening?
I forgot what I was doing.
What's happening?
Never mind.
What are you doing?
Never mind. Anyways, what I was saying. But yeah, going back to what I was saying about my
Totally
intro,
worth
that's what
it.
I was going to
Yeah,
do.
that was good.
That was a waste of time.
Don't edit all that out, Eric.
I'm going to edit all that out.
Oh, Jordan's editing it.
I'm doing this one.
Oh,
Sorry, Eric.
Yeah, dude, he's fired.
Sorry.
Are you guys ready to start?
yeah.
Sorry, I didn't mean to blow that in your face.
No.
I'm sorry.
It was nice. Made me feel like a real whore.
I did it after the fact.
Yeah.
We were talking about the blue check mark. I know you guys
yeah.
are old, but you guys know what that is, right?
Are
On
you-
Instagram?
I'm old. I get that it in the past has meant that you got a lot of followers. You're verified
Yeah.
to be the person you are,
Uh-huh.
and now you pay for it. How much?
Don't look at him.
Oh.
These are my notes for
Okay,
things.
Okay.
But Cody, what are your thoughts? You guys are supposed to help me out with this.
I mean, are you paying for it?
I'm not. I don't have one.
None of us have it.
Yeah,
I'm not paying for it.
it kind of pisses me off because I was, it kind of like separate. All it means is you have an agent and they have connections and they can get, people approved. Because I have.
Well, no, now you can pay for them though.
but
There's
now
a
you can pay for
subscription.
them. Now it's $8 or $13.
You know what's funny though is, have you noticed? I've noticed there's some people that follow me that all of a sudden they get a blue check mark because they paid for it,
Yeah.
and then like you can see the month they like didn't pay for it, so it's not there, and then you see like the following month and they paid for it. Like, it's
God,
like, bro, you
yeah.
can't even afford this thing.
You
Like,
can't even afford like every month.
can you imagine people are gonna stop paying like their fucking mortgage or like their vehicle payments just so they can make sure they get the Instagram blue check mark because they publicly don't want people to see like, oh, they couldn't afford it this month.
No.
I don't think 13. I mean, point being is some people just suck. And, like, I thought there's a couple in China, like, they got their kids taken away because they're just playing video games. Like, they wouldn't feed their kids or... The point being is people suck.
Yeah.
But $13 for a check mark, I can't... Even when I say, like, when I joke around about, like, it's like losing your virginity in a whorehouse. Are you even trying?
Yeah.
Like, I feel like you should earn that, And there was a time when you had to earn a check mark. And it really just means, like, you work for a media agency. Like, local newscasters down here were verified.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, I know the girl that's from here, but she works at a Phoenix, I think.
Yeah.
I can't remember her name. I don't know. Sorry, brain fart. Next on the list.
Next on the list,
Read it.
being verified as gay now. What's next?
Okay. Next. How much money to quit your job and start comedy full time?
How much money do you have to make doing comedy to
Mm-hmm.
quit? Well, I'll take this one first. I make $0, So I'll quit raising my kids
I guess in your
for any
situation,
money.
I guess in your situation, like at what point from doing stand up, like are you gonna make some money where you're like okay, I think we should move to LA or Phoenix or something like that.
I don't. At no point, like I'm not moving out of here because my wife's job is based out of here.
But would you send the kids off to boarding school?
Nah, I wouldn't send them off to boarding school.
You know?
But if comedy for me developed to a point where like I could make like steady road money, and depending on what age they are at that time, like obviously if that happens to me when they're, I just know I want to keep doing comedy, right? So if that happens to me when they're 18, then I don't have to worry about it. If it happens to me when they're like 15 and I have to revisit that, or 13 and I have to go like, okay, are they old enough to take care of themselves at some point for a little bit of the week, or
No, sell
like-
merch.
okay.
Take them
Are
on
they
the
old enough
road.
to come on the road and sell merch?
Yeah, they're in the back. What size shirt are you?
Maybe child labor, traveling child labor.
A lot of these
I mean-
big comedians, they end up like, I mean, obviously they're older, so their sons or daughters are older, so they hire them on as like part of like, oh, this my son edits my podcast, or my daughter sells my merch. So like they eventually incorporate that.
Yeah.
That's another thing too. I mean, let's just go fast forward. Let's just say like at this point, you know, your full-time job is doing stand-up. Like when it comes to like running, because eventually you become a business, right?
Yeah.
Selling merch, booking like dates and all this stuff. Like you need people to do that for you, so you create a team. Are you guys going to use the whole family thing, or like you guys, I mean, I know you don't have that really, Cody.
Yeah, no, I don't like my family. I don't want to.
Yeah, exactly. We know. So like, I mean, I guess Cody or Emil, like would you use your wife as like your like financer or something? You know what I'm saying?
Because she has a real job.
You don't think she would want to quit her job to just full-time do that with
To
you?
manage you? You want your wife to be your manager?
Not at all. I mean, she might want to, but she's not going to.
Oh, okay.
Are you?
I was-
Are you gonna let?
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know.
If she'll have your back. She'll make sure you're getting your money. You know, you get your road money, you get your hotel,
Yeah,
but she'll be with you on the road.
but I don't know if I'd want like I don't know if I want like a professional person doing that. Someone that budgets like I want to, like, I hear about this and I want to be able to be like, can I buy this? Just tell me yes or no, and be like, you know what, based off what I see.
Well, that's different. That's like a business manager.
Well, that's what I'm saying. People use their family as business manager. Like,
that's
very
that's
important
a horrible
things.
Idea.
Yeah.
That's a horrible idea.
Well, like,
having someone manage your money in and out who's your family member is a terrible idea.
Then you get Dane cooked.
Then you get Dane Cook. Poor dude.
Yeah,
His brother.
dude.
Fuck.
It's crazy.
It's not right.
Yeah, but then like I hear some comedians and that's what they do. Like they have literally like their brother runs their like booking and
Or their social media.
or something, yeah, and it's all within the family.
Yeah.
I mean, I think you're gonna throw. Some people throw their family members, you know,
Bones.
and maybe they get something out of it. I don't know, but man, that's a recipe for disaster.
Yeah, it does get to that point.
But like, for example, I've heard Bert and Leanne talk, and like he asked her, "Hey, you know, are we sold out on this?" Like,
Oh yeah,
she plays a really active role in his.
but she doesn't like really control it. She just knows what's like she's aware of their finances.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't really
Because
know
I
too
don't
much-
think
yeah.
she controls them.
She's on the business side of it.
Yeah.
So yeah, there is. I mean, I guess if you have your ride or die, and she is, you know, and you want her watching out for you like that, cool. But I don't want my family members.
So you're gonna hire someone?
Huh? I don't know. We'll see when we get there. You know.
We'll see
whatever.
when we get there.
No, well, now we're talking like if we are there. Come on, guys.
I'm dude. My kids are 5 and 8. Like I'm so far away from. If something happens sooner than I think it might, I don't know what I'd be able to do depending on where they're at their age. You know what I mean? So like I don't even fathom it.
The 8-year-old probably has the math skills to do basic change and
Yeah.
sell items. You know.
Like
Maybe not
go out
tax-
and sell things in
Yeah.
the streets while
Well,
I'm
no,
gone.
I'm saying like run your merch table. Maybe not taxes.
Oh,
but
to run the merch.
She could
table.
certainly sell
Yeah.
if 20. You know, $20
I thought you meant to leave
shirt.
her behind and for her to like fend for herself.
No. To run your table.
Run the table.
Yeah.
Yeah, she could.
Yeah.
I mean, she's a Girl Scout. She's done Girl Scout cookies.
There you go.
She's run a Girl Scout cookie booth.
There you
As
go.
long as I make everything like $5 and $6,
There you go.
I think she learned that pretty good.
No, but okay. So let's say hypothetically speaking, Emil, Friday, Willie fucking loved your set, and he was like, "Hey, like I want you to go on tour with me for like 2 months." Like, what would be your answer with the like your circumstances now?
I'd talk to my wife and then see what if he gave me a time frame like that and said this amount of time. I'd try to figure it out, and knowing her, we'd maybe try to figure it out and hopefully come to some sort of solution. Especially like going into the summer, the kids are going to be out of school. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But like, obviously, if something crazy off the charts like that happened, you would try your damnedest to like make it work. But like Cody said, like we're a ways away from stuff like that, and well, I just where I am in my personal life, like I don't feel like I'm at the place. Dude, I miss open mics now because of like my family stuff and my personal life and the anxiety shit we talked about earlier. Like just a blend of those things. I miss open mics. Like I'm not in a place where I have to worry about going on the road too soon, being invited randomly.
Did any of us do that Pauly Shore contest?
I entered it.
Okay, it's over by now, right?
It's over.
Okay.
Oh wow, you did.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Good
like
job,
if
Emil.
that comes through, you're gonna have a conversation.
Yeah, exactly.
But cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I know there were some other festivals that weren't too terribly far. One like the Four Corners. I think that's at the end of the year, and then Big Pine. I think that ends in June, like the entries for that one.
Oh, okay.
And they'll be doing that, I think, in Chandler this year at Mic Drop. So,
You went there recently.
I did. Yeah. I caught Josh and Chase's show.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead. I was just looking up some stuff. But go ahead.
No, that's it.
What were we talking about before, though?
TikTok is the worst.
Yeah.
I know it's good though. I'm surprised you guys aren't on it.
I hate it. Have you ever laid in bed next to someone that's just scrolling through TikTok? It's the most annoying sound in the world.
Yeah.
No,
I haven't, but I could imagine.
Every few seconds it's a different fucking...
I do that to my wife with Instagram. Holy shit.
Those are guys. Well, yeah.
What is this bitch?
Mind being like drugged at a party and kind of waking up and like being like all inebriated, getting like my brain
Oh, yeah, I've
fucked
seen this
out
one.
by like these crazy frat boys or whatever, and they're like, ooh, yeah. And like being super shamed and humiliated because they put the video on YouTube or something. I don't know.
You like that idea,
I
don't
think
you?
that's hot, like so hot. Or then like, I used to run a lot at night because I can't run during the day or I'll get like weird racerback tans. And so like, I used to always fantasize that like some guy would like hop out of the bushes and like, take me and like bang me in the back of the head and like take me to his house and rape me and all this other shit. My
No.
So some people actually want it.
No. This is clearly scripted, and that's terrible.
I don't
or
think
mental
so.
illness.
Yeah.
No, there are but you don't agree. There are probably some people out there that think this way. That's hot to them.
Yeah, it's called
The thought of getting.
consent, non-consent.
Consensual.
Should I
non-consent,
bleep when
but-
I say?
Uh-huh.
Is that like a thing that's like
Maybe.
sensitive to people?
Yeah, I don't think that's a thing that you should have censored on.
Probably stop saying.
Yeah, maybe make a note of the.
Oh, is there any way to... Are you talking about here or in your set?
I'm right here right now.
Oh,
talking.
yeah. Yeah, you may want to, like, not say it as much in your set.
I don't say in my set.
You do.
Yeah. That
Yeah, quite a bit.
definitely...
I say I talk about a person who's not
Well-
doing the thing.
You definitely connected with this one lady.
What lady?
There's one lady at the first mic. You definitely connected with her when
First.
on that bit.
First ever, Mike?
Yeah, at Earl's. We shouldn't be doing this here.
Doing what?
I was just telling.
Talking about it?
Yeah.
Me.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's your
yeah.
bit. It's your bit, man. It shouldn't be disclosing your bit on here.
Oh, you're right.
If you're editing, you still cut this out.
God,
Keep all this out.
Yeah, this is good though.
Oh no!
I'm sorry. Laughed in the mic.
Dude, and then he comes back. And it's like, what happened to the kid?
He's like, yeah, oh shit.
Oh, this kid's having a great time. Crown.
I don't like these videos. Never mind.
Why? What was it?
Oh, get out of here.
Just
It's
making
gross.
a drink?
Yeah, it's dumb.
Okay. Damn, why are you so angry?
I mean, if this
These are on your phone?
Yeah, I like these.
The log press?
So I'm gonna say the podcast is over.
Yeah.
Watching
Yeah.
it's on TikTok.
Why are we
I'm
doing
sorry, downers.
What's happening?
Dude, this is just
Jordan, do you laugh at like the Big Bang Theory?
fuck no.
Okay,
The show?
30 Rock or not? Yeah.
No, you know what?
Well,
30 Rock is funny. 30
I was
Rock is
thinking
funny.
Third Rock from the Sun.
Ah.
Friends, you know.
You know why it's
Hey,
not funny?
I liked Friends.
Friends is funny.
Friends is a nostalgic thing for me because I remember being in like middle school and junior high and watching those things live and like really enjoying it. And so I'm able to watch them now and still enjoy them. I don't disagree that they are cornier
Yeah.
than something like a Third Rock or, you know.
I caught Cheers yesterday and it's fucking good.
I don't think it's funny.
Good, dude.
There's good writing.
I love Cheers.
Man.
I love Cheers. I rewatched a bunch of that during the pandemic. I rewatched like Cheers, Wings. Did you ever watch
Oh,
Wings?
I love Wings. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, yeah. See, I don't know. I when I was in Korea, we had a lot of downtime. I watched like Friends and like How I Met Your Mother and stuff, like stuff that I thought was
Yeah.
corny, but it's actually, it's funny.
My wife, when we
I-
first started dating, she was into How I Met Your Mother, and then she was. How did you feel about how it ended?
I felt like they were just like, let's just end this already.
Yeah.
It was just like
She was pretty
like
pissed.
she got sick, she died, and then obviously she went back
What?
to Robin. I'm gonna do a what is it?
Spoiler.
Spoiler alert. This has been out since
Cody.
like 2012.
A long time. Yeah,
what the
a long
fuck,
time.
man? I haven't got a chance to watch it yet.
But
11 years later.
But like, what about like but that's how I feel about like music too. Like, I'm gonna say this: I don't like the Beatles at
Yeah,
all.
I don't
used
care.
to feel that way. I found them later. There's some good stuff.
But like, what I'm saying is like, isn't it weird how like that's when like one of those things where you realize like there's an audience for everything, because like they're worldwide, like famous, like crazy, like everyone knows about them, everyone loves them supposedly. But like for me, I have no interest. Not even one song I like. I think they're boring.
Not even one?
Nothing. I hate the fucking.
Well, I don't hate them that much.
I hear like
I think
dum
they're,
dum
like,
dum
very
dum.
easy
I hate
to-
that shit.
Yeah. All right. Damn.
But I mean, no disrespect to them, they're just not my cup of tea, is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But yet they're
Fuck the Beatles.
yeah.
Yeah. No, I'm okay with the Beatles.
I don't know. Sgt. Pepper's a great album.
See, I don't know the album
No,
names.
nothing.
I just know that like there are songs that will come on and I'll be like, all right. I don't hate every single thing, but I don't also subscribe to like they're the greatest band of all time. I do acknowledge that like, I mean, they kind of started that like super, what was it? What was the wave?
Like
The-
hippies.
The British wave.
The
or
British
whatever.
wave. Yeah. And I get that. I get that they just were like this big thing from the UK and they swept our nation and obviously theirs. Like, but I mean, I'm whatever about it. I also haven't seen any of the Star Wars.
Me either.
We've talked about this.
Me neither.
This is a thing Cody doesn't like.
Yeah.
So like nowadays, cults are still a thing, obviously, but they're not so like creepy like the documentaries you see on like Netflix and shit, right?
Oh, I'm sure they are. Yeah.
Like, you don't think here in Yuma that vertical church, like, no disrespect, but you don't think
No offense.
that's
But you're weird as shit.
I mean, they just built that big ass church and like I never see anyone in the parking lot. It's so huge. That looks like a cult.
Well, I mean,
I think that's a different thing, but
that's just a mega church.
that's a mega church.
Or a mini mega church.
Okay, well, let's talk about cults then.
Okay.
Well, I think you can argue that it's whatever.
I mean, aren't they all?
Yeah,
It's like brainwashing though.
a little bit.
I just don't understand how it works. All the documentaries and shit I watch on TV and like Netflix and stuff, like
I mean, don't a lot of those churches get access to your banking
I don't know. How do they do that?
Like they.
Well, I don't know. I mean, wait,
They pull a percentage out of your account.
wait. If the main guy is fucking your wife, I think that's where the line.
That's where it's a cult.
Okay. It's definitely,
That's a cult.
yeah, it's definitely a
Well,
cult.
I don't know. I'm sure that's happened in churches.
Oh yeah,
A lot.
You know what I hear too is I hear like when they say that the master or whatever, or like the fucking head guy or whatever,
master.
he gets to fuck all the wives, and on top of that, the husbands can't fuck their wives.
That's a
What?
cult.
That makes me mad.
Bro,
but
the
like,
husband can't fuck his own wife?
yeah,
Then who's the husband fucking?
no one. The only one.
the other
They
husbands
all
who
have
don't
to
fuck
hold it
their
in.
wives?
He's
All
a
the-
he's a cuck at that point. Yeah.
Okay.
So if you're fucking the wife and making cucks out of the husbands, then yeah, you started a cult.
It's a
Yeah.
real way to degrade them.
Yeah.
That's a cult.
Tight.
Yeah. And then probably all same tracksuit, same.
We should do
Who
that
wore
one day.
tracksuits? Heaven's Gate?
Yeah. With
We
the
should-
Nikes.
Yo,
Yeah,
we
the
should do a-
Cortez.
We should do a cult night. Everyone that's performing has to. We all dress up in the same outfit, same shoes, everything.
Dude.
We should like.
we all meet at like
We'll plan for it.
Marshalls or Kohl's or something. And just buy the same outfit.
Cody wears everything we wear. He wears the same thing, but in red.
No. You can host that one. No, cults are a thing. They're out here.
Yeah.
There's a group of people, pulling the resources together.
They're just a group of people pulling their resources together. What do you want from them, man? They're
Living
just
14
people
deep
out
in a
there
house.
living life, getting fucking pounded out by one dude, not their husband. They're people too.
Would you consider him a slob?
Slob.
I'm using that one. Cults are for slobs.
Slob on the pod.
Slob in the cult. Slob in the cult.
Slob. Cult leader. Slob. Cult. Slob. Pod.
Tell you one thing though, it doesn't matter if you're in a cult, you do not deserve to be burned alive by the ATF.
Who was? Oh, David Koresh.
No, yeah, Waco.
Yeah.
75 people there.
I was about to go. Who was burned alive by the? Like it wasn't a major part of my childhood.
Yeah, I mean you got out before that, right?
And that's the other thing. Like you guys are like, oh, weird that you have anxiety. I'm the type of person who remembers things. So I remember watching fucking Waco burn on TV. I remember
Like when it was happening.
yeah.
Oh, that you have been around for a while.
Yeah,
I've
both
been
you
around
guys.
for a while.
Both
yeah.
you guys do.
Yeah. Thanks.
Like you guys remember 9/11. Like I was only like
Fuck yeah.
I was
Yeah.
only like 5 or 6.
I was a teenager, dude. I woke up for 9/11. I was working at a sandwich shop, and I had already
Damn, you were able to like really process this.
yeah, I kind of dropped out of high school at that point, and I was just like working, and I was at like a charter school type thing, and I like got fucked up the night after my shift, and then woke up late and walked out, and my dad was home that day, and he was like, they hit the buildings, and I was like, what buildings, who, it was like a very confused, and I was fucked up too, so I remember that shit vividly.
Yeah.
And then I lived in LA at the time, and there was we lived in North Hollywood, and there was we'd get planes overhead going to LAX, and we'd get planes going the other way to Burbank, a lot all day, and it was
They
there was
stopped
nothing.
everything. Yeah.
Everything was grounded for the entire day. So that shit's burned into my brain too.
But that day, the rest of the day, was everyone on edge? I don't know, because I don't remember it too
there was
much.
this weird.
They weren't it's gonna happen to us
for
next.
us, anyways. Yeah, I mean,
It
there
was
was
World
fear,
War.
but there was also this immense and anytime something weird or not weird, but tragic happens, you get appreciative for the fact that you're not involved in it directly. You know what I mean? And that was that's what I remember from that day. It was just being out without shit flying overhead, and then just being fuck.
Yeah.
I remember kids that lived on the air station. They were worried they couldn't get back on, or it was all up in the air that day. But yeah,
What, military bases shut down and everything?
Yeah,
Oh,
because,
okay.
You were 5 when that shit happened?
Something I was very small,
Wow.
to the point where I just remember waking up and that was what was on the news, and then just getting ready for school, really basic. It wasn't. I don't remember how my parents felt, what they were saying to me, how they were reacting, or how my teachers were. Like I don't remember none of that.
So how old were you in 2008?
2008.
Like the housing crisis.
Oh, I was like 2008.
When did you graduate high
2008. I was like 6th grade. I'm terrible at like matching the ages with the grades.
What year did you graduate high school?
11.
2011. So 4 years before that was 2007, right?
You never got.
I was like 13,
experience-
14.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
You never got to experience like Star Trek: The Next Generation,
I mean, I knew of it,
but not
no.
like while it was
no,
on
like live,
air.
like
Yeah.
like new episodes and shit. No,
Yeah.
I was able to watch like
That's devastating.
I was able to watch like King of Queens or something like when the new episodes came out.
Fuck King of Queens.
That's a great show, by the way.
It's a guy. I liked it when it came out, but well, Cody's given up.
I know Cody just dropped the mic. He's like, I'm fucking done. All right, guys. Thank you
Cody's been not wanting to do this for the last 20 minutes.
It is Sunday. We started.
You have to edit the second half so heavily.
I have to
dude.
edit so much shit.
It's gonna be 3 minutes.
You guys are terrible.
It's gonna be 3 minutes. We're going on a break. We're coming back. We're done.
Thank you guys for tuning into another episode of Slob on the Pod. Thank you, Cody. Thank you, Emil.
I love you.
I love
Thank you,
you,
Jordan.
I love you guys.
I'm glad we figured a lot of things out.
Yeah,
together.
we really made a big breakthrough. Now we know we just need to work on our
Communication. Like a
Communication
family,
is
like
key.
any family.
Yeah, like a well-oiled machine.
Yeah.
And Cody fucked up.
Yeah, fuck Cody.
Yeah, I'll just got to break some eggs.
Make sure you guys check out.
Break some eggs.
Make sure you guys check out 928comedy.com for all our upcoming shows. Make sure you follow 928comedy 928comedy on Instagram to get updates with open mics as well as the crush shows.
Thank you.
Anything else?
Nothing else.
Are you on the next show?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, am I?
Because you have a pug.
You got 10 minutes?
Oh yeah, because I got a dog.
Oh, do you have 10 minutes?
I got 10 minutes and I got a pug.
Yeah.
You got 10 minutes?
I could work on 10 minutes
Let us see it.
after.
Let us hold it.
Hey, do you ever like go do something like, oh, hey, I recognize you from the such and such, or you do the thing and tell me a joke, and it's like, what the fuck?
Oh, like on the spot?
Yeah.
My family does that to me. Like they'll be like, "Oh, how's everything going?" I'll be like, "I have a show coming up," and they're like, "Oh, like what kind of jokes are you gonna do?" And I'm like, They're like, "Can you do some right now?" I'm like, "No, man." Like they tried to get me to do that shit on my baby shower. I stopped the music and I wanted to like thank everyone for coming out. Thanks for the gifts and
Do
all
a
the support.
joke.
Hey,
Yeah,
there's too
it's-
much attention on her at this event.
Yeah.
I need to pick up the microphone.
Yeah, I needed people to know I was there.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I did that, and then sure enough, you hear someone like, "You should tell us a joke real quick." I'm like, "No, I'm not gonna do that, man." Like,
You guys didn't pay me for that.
You whip the fucking.
I don't
you
work for free.
You go into stand-up mode.
can I get a light above me or something?
Yeah.
Go into the.
Light me at 5.
I'm not saying my wife is pregnant, but I don't have a joke for that.
Oh man, you fucking. All right, well that's
I'm
it.
not saying my wife is pregnant, but
I'm not saying she's fat either.
I'm not saying I. Slop.
It's not even recording audio.
Pod. It's done.
Yeah.
We're done, dude. That second half was wild.